2012 February, winter. As we can see, the snow has been falling all day through, and the day has been pretty windy, and the wind is making little swirls out of the snow that is falling. The cold and the ice make the roads very slippery and frozen. That's why we need to be extra precautious, because it's very easy to lose the balance on the slippery road and fall down. The size of the snow could be about 12 inches, which is not much for here, but this winter is to be very distinguished from any previous years, because there are much more snow on the coast than here in the continental part of the country. The temperature could be about 9 Fahrenheit. The winter service has been busy days and nights trying to keep the roads as clean as possible, which is hard to do because the snow that is not ceasing to fall. There are not much people outside and not much cars outside too, and it's really not recommended to go out with a car if you really don't have to use it. The drivers are very precautious because any wrong move can be dangerous. Here, this is the road that leads to the cemetery, which is very famous all over the world and all over Europe, but we are not going to visit there. We're going to take our way downtown. On the left side we can see Vanechka Street. Within a few minutes we're gonna find ourselves in a park of Croatian soldiers, which is a very peaceful and quiet place, and it's very nice to come there, and people used to come there to take kids for a play or to get dogs out to the house, and this place can make you really relaxed. This city has special charm whether you see it in the winter or summertime. This is the park I mentioned before, and it's really pleasant and quiet here. As nobody is around us, we can see and we can hear the snow squealing under our feet. This sound of snow is common when it's very cold and when the ground is frozen. I've been on that place for more than a million times in my life as I grew up here, and I like to play a lot around here. So it's very familiar to me, and I really like to go here and to feel this atmosphere. This is also the park. It is a Graberia park. Here is a little playground for kids and a few benches, so we can take a rest if we want to. But within a few minutes we're gonna find ourselves in the center by itself. Here is the center, and also is completely snow covered. This is a museum building, and down there is a church and a famous statue of Grigorninsky. And we can see a bunch of snow because the winter service has not simply enough space, and there's no place where to take all this snow. That's why the winter service just put it aside. It is good to mention that the center by itself it has a history meaning, because all the buildings here have been made in a certain kind of architecture so known as Baroque, and that's why this city also holds the name a little Vienna, and it's well known all over Europe and all over the world. There are many stores around here, and jewelry stores, and in fact each building has at least one store or even more. Here in front we can see City Hall. We are moving through Gaiva Street now, and we're gonna do a little around all over the center. How to accept things around us, and snow is nothing strange. It has to be a natural thing here because the climate conditions are like that here. So we have to use it as our benefit, not as a disadvantage. And I can say that this kind of walk that I'm doing right now in the evening can make me pretty relaxed and calm down. And in fact, it's helping me to get a better sleep overnight. Just we need to know, and we need to learn how to live with the things around us. But the walk is really, really pleasant. I remember the time when I was a kid, I would always play around here. In the wintertime with the sleighs, and in the summertime with a bicycle. Or we would just play football. For me, it's rather interesting to be here and to feel this winter charming atmosphere. Even those lights, it's like they have some kind of fusion with the whiteness of the snow, and it's some kind of chemistry between them, and I can feel it too. This is the last junction before home. The snow can make us feel very quiet and peaceful, and as I said before, mentioned before, very relaxed. The only important thing is, in the snow there is no hurry. There is no hurry in the snow. Whether you're going by car or you're walking, there's no hurry in the snow. You always have to do it easy. Here, I feel like there is less light than at the other parts of the town. It's a little bit dark in here, in fact. Within a minute, we're gonna be home. This is Yurkovichova Street. We are almost home, but I'm gonna take a look around the house, and I'll have to clean the snow before entering. Whoever comes to Croatia is more than welcome to visit Varazdin. Whoever comes here once wants to come here again. So far from me, from windy, snowy, and frozen Varazdin. Thank you.